This safety video will give you some tips for 9-man racing and keep you safe.
Avoid moving around when it's unnecessary. This is again related to weight distribution, but is also for your own safety. Stray swells combined with boat maneuvers can cause sudden jolts that may throw you off balance, potentially injuring yourself or others.
Okay, seriously, do not jump off the boat while it's still moving, okay? Wait until the skipper has given the okay before jumping in the water. While not apparent to you, he may be making a minor position adjustments to place you in more of the canoe's line.
Do not trust non-skid for secure footing. The only reason it's called non-skid is that slicker than whale crap takes too long to say.
Okay, don't approach the boat while the engine is running during a change. No shark has less mercy than a spinning propeller, and again, the skipper may be making small adjustments to the boat's position. Approach the swim step boarding ladder from the side farthest away from the propeller. Please be able to identify the propeller. Even when not moving, propellers can be quite sharp and cause a severe wound.
Do not use the bimini poles for support. When standing or when getting on or off the boat, these are not designed to carry the weight of a person who has lost their balance, may break, causing you to fall and the skipper to get upset about the damage you've caused to his boat.
Do not sit on the bow of cuddy cabin boats when underway. If you slip off the foredeck, you can easily be run over.
You need to keep the items that you bring aboard with you down to those that you will need during the race. These boats have little room for extra gear, and it's invariably underfoot.
Be mindful of where you step on the boat, particularly when getting on or off. I've seen several skippers get very upset when people scuff or dirty the upholstery by walking on it.
Get with your escort skipper before the race, know who he is, identify the boat for your team, so you're not scrambling around at the last minute, or worse yet, on the ocean, not knowing which escort boat.
Get organized before coming onto the boat, and get to the boat on time before the canoe launches.
For longer events, such as the Catalina Classic, keep coolers down to a minimum. For mini boats, it may be better to bring 2 or 3 small coolers rather than one big one.
Avoid using foul language. Many skippers won't care, but you never know who will and who won't. So if you avoid it altogether, you're guaranteed not to offend anyone.
On escort boats, keep your gear together. Don't let your stuff go laying around and moved around. It becomes an obstacle. People are going to trip on, or you're going to lose things, someone's going to get hurt.
Coaches, give the skipper clear instructions, but do not press him to push the limits of the rules of his equipment.
Take your trash with you when you leave the boat.
Steersman, if at all possible, get with your escort skipper before the race to discuss your strategy and preferences.
The canoes have an opportunity to go anywhere they want in the ocean. It's your steersman's decision if they want to stay next to another canoe. If that canoe has an escort boat, chances are you're going to be in their wakes. You can slowly pull out to the left or slowly pull out to the right. They're not going to change. They have no legal reason for them to change course. They have the right to stay with their canoe. And if you want to stay in their wakes, that's your decision. They're ahead of you. You get ahead of them, that's a different story.
If the skipper does not have a crew with him, offer to leave a paddler aboard to help him moor the boat. The paddler will need shore boat fare and somebody to take care of his gear on shore. Also, invite your skipper along with your team to dinner and whatever activities you have planned.
Recognize your escort skipper as an essential element to the participation and your victory. A good escort skipper can make all the difference in the world, especially when the racing is close. A little recognition and appreciation goes a long way.
Finally, but most importantly, make sure you let your club staff and the SCORA officials know about any skipper that disregards your safety or the safety of others.
Can you hear me?
You do not want these people back. No race in the world is worth anybody's life or limb.
Go! 2-4!
Spread out, guys!
2-4!
Spread out!
2-4!
One! Oh, that's the same!
Hey, Jim. Motor's off. Motor's off, guys. Stroke easy glide. The old man get on the boat yet? Hang on, hang on.